Hiya! Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spook ya. Let's start over. Hi, I'm Zia Joya, a proud member of the Comedic Creatives, and I know what you're thinking. Why choose comedy when you could join mystery or tragedy? Well, I will gladly tell you after you look at these animatics I made real quick because I'm proud of them.
Reboot as soon as I am able. Every other day I'm wondering, what's a human being gotta be like? What's a way to just be competent? Be sweet and sweet, you're my life. I love winning, baby, I want it all. I wanna prove that I got the ball.
Alrighty then, where were we? Oh yeah! I chose comedy because it's obviously both tragic and mysterious in itself. I mean, really think about it. How does this chaotic creative character of comedic genius come to be this way? It's a mystery. But you know what isn't a mystery or a secret one can hold? Those who are the smiliest and most entertaining tend to have one of the most tragic pasts, or minds. So that's why I joined. And because it's funny. What were we talking about again? Oh, let's move on. Here you can see some of my characters. And I know what you're thinking. Of course, you're thinking, wow, Zia Joya, you're so amazing. I wish I could draw like you. Well, guess what? I'm not teaching you, but first of all, we have my Sona Zia Joya double exclamation mark at the end, and that's all I have. Nothing more. Just her. Okay. Early warning, you are going to see a lot of self-inserts of me in my favorite shows, fandoms, all that kind of jazz. So, have fun with that. Here we have the multiversal traveler. How old is she? I don't know. I don't think she even knows. I'm just using her to go wherever I want, whatever fandom I desire. And she looks different in every single one. And I call her Jackie because she's kind of a jack of all trades. Yeah. And here we have the Zia Joyan Traveler, who I created as a character who travels the 13 lands within my fantasy world that I'm still working on, but here you can see the outfit she would wear as if she was in each of those lands. Then we have the Magician. For my most current hyperfixation, the Amazing Digital Circus, the name is self-explanatory, and I love her, and she's been who I have been drawing quite often. And then we have Spider Snitch, the gal who is snitching on all the villains and the bad guys and putting them in jail. My bad, not really. You're doing bad, so you kind of deserve it. Anyways, here she is. She's fun. I really like her. I like her colors. I wish I had a suit so I could dress up as her because I'm obsessed with Spider-Man. Yeah. And then we have Lil Miss Timely. I created her when the second season of the Loki series came out, and I was still obsessed with it and the first one. I'm a big Marvel nerd. just to keep that in mind. And I created her as an agent, but also I don't know because I like to overpower myself whenever I do inserts. And when I say self-inserts, I don't mean Yume shipping or like OC X canon. I don't mean anything of that. So just to clarify that, I just like the world itself. And here we go. Now, starting with my actual OCs that are not self-inserts. Sia Joy Crevens is a young girl whose dying wish is to travel the world, and she ends up traveling the world with the intentions of doing it alone, and her wish was always to have a fox farm. I don't know. And that's all I have so far. But we have Mirakai. I love her. I really want to go to Scotland, and with the story I'm creating with her, she protects the Loch Ness Monster. Okay? And she's really cool, and I really like her, and she's very pretty, and so is Nessie. So this is what I have for her. I have a lot. And then for my most current hyperfixation when it comes to my OCs, we have my characters Janie Smiles and Jefferson Buckley. When I named Jefferson, I will say I didn't think of Jeff Buckley, the popular song artist, so it still seems fitting to say the least. But anyways, I love drawing them. They're my favorite to draw at the moment, and she's so pretty and he's so pretty, and I hope you like them. And I plan on uploading art of them on my online shop. I know this is promoting my art fight, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, so Shay Elizabeth. She is an OC that I share with my fellow artist friend, Peppy Press, here on Art Fight. Definitely go attack her. I love attacking her. Anyways, she and I have created a story that I will say is called Given Yet Taken. And her OCs that I also share, but she mostly created, are Laura and Mochi. So Shay is kind of a love interest to Laura, and it's a whole journey that I don't want to spoil, but I love her. I love drawing her, and she has helped me learn how to draw wings from how often I have drawn her. So kudos to that. Then we have Malia Yagi. I will say the next few characters are intertwined kind of with the story I've created with my friend. So it's kind of like a spin-off, I suppose one could say. Picture them in the same world. Moving on, Malia Yagi. She's like a superhero, okay? My Marvel fangirl is coming out, okay? And I have her, and that's all I got. And I drew a lot of her quite a few years ago, so I'm using those art pieces. And then we have Tony, my boy, T. Mundi, his, stage name. He is a skeleton. I don't know. But he has a cat that he picked up named Gimli. Definitely not inspired by Lord of the Rings when I was really obsessed with that. But Gimli, he's special, and not quite in the good way or I wouldn't say bad way, but he's special. Then I have a lot of stories in my mind, y'all. I have way more OCs, but I have ADHD and I do things last minute. Yay! And that concludes my creative chaos of a curriculum. I don't think I used that word right, but it's okay. Now, I hope to see you all soon on Art Fight, and remember to take plenty of dance breaks, air punches, and full-on body shaking. We need to still move our body and not continue the shrimp posture, okay? You do you, but this is solid advice, okay? So, 3 things: dance breaks, air punches, and full body shaking. Oh, and before I forget to mention, what am I talking about? Anyways, if you do end up attacking me on Art Fight, tell me if you came from this video or one of my social platforms, and bye!
You can shut up now!